Welcome to our virtual holiday concert titled Home for the Holidays, 4 simple words that have a new meaning during this time. As you draw your family nearer to you and enjoy the comforts of home, our hope is that this concert will connect you with the students and mission of Rosie's house. If you are missing the traditions of the season, our wish is that this concert will be a welcome spark of good cheer and bring you comfort and joy. This afternoon, you'll hear 7 uplifting musical performances, an interview with alumna Annalie Ramirez, and more about how you can support our mission of providing over 20,000 free music lessons to Valley Youth each year. Throughout the performance, we encourage you to participate and be a part by making live comments in the YouTube chat. I know a holiday tradition I loved growing up was performing music alongside my family, and our first performers, Jade and Grace A, are doing just that with a moving work titled Adoration. The Arriaga sisters will be followed by Joshua Carrera, a 13-year-old pianist who started taking private lessons last year, and Laisha Mendoza, a 16-year-old vocalist who has been in our program for 9 years. Enjoy this set of 3 contrasting and uplifting musical performances.
side of the road. There were tracks all around. It had recently snowed in the darkness and cold, with the wind and the trees. A girl with no name and no memories but these. Rain against a window, sheets upon a bed, terrifying nurses whispering overhead. Call the child Anya, give the child a head. I don't know a thing before that. Traveling the back roads, sleeping in the wood, taking what I needed, working when I could, keeping up my courage, foolish as it seems. At night all alone in my dreams, shadows go. There's a light at the end of the hall. Then my dreams fade away, but I know it all will come back one day. I dream of a city beyond all compare. Is it Paris? Paris, a beautiful river, a bridge by a square, and I hear a voice whisper, I'll meet you right there in Paris. Paris. You don't know what it's like not to know who you are, to have lived in the shadows and traveled this far. I've seen flashes of fire, heard the echoes of screams, but I still have this faith in the truth of my dreams. In my dreams, it's so real, and my heart has so much to reveal.
Hi everyone, I'm thrilled that we were able to produce this concert to bring joyful music to you where you are safe at home for the holidays. This fall semester, Rosie's House program has been in full operation with private lessons and group classes for all 7 of our music departments online. Our faculty teachers have risen to the occasion to plan meaningful and engaging lessons to fit the online environment and continue offering our students high-quality music education. Let me share with you a few things some of the students who are performing for this concert said about this year. Joshua Correa said that his lessons are going great and he has been learning about composers such as Bach and Chopin. Jade Arriaga said that online classes have given her more time to improve her technique and she has learned many new scales, but she misses helping out before her classes as a mentor in Rosie's House Musicians Mentoring in Classrooms program. Grace Arriaga said that she is improving at a fast pace this semester. She said that since everything is virtual, she can practice more and for longer periods of time, but she also misses helping out as a student mentor. Not being able to see each other in person has been challenging for Rosie's House program in our community, but I am grateful for the staff, faculty, teachers, and parents who have worked hard to keep our community informed about Rosie's House and even to celebrate a little bit. Community Night, one of Rosie's House signature events, traditionally takes place before the beginning of the school year. Instead, last month we had a virtual community night of games hosted by our faculty, teachers, and parents through Zoom. We had lots of fun. It was heartwarming to see the smiles of everyone together, and it was comforting because in that moment I felt the strength of our community even through my computer. Rosie's House Parent Committee has done a wonderful job of continuing to come together, meeting each month to plan activities in support of our program, even from a distance in Zoom. Parents, you can still find out about the events and activities of the program each month in Rosie's House program newsletter. Up next in the concert are 2 wonderful performances. First, 15-year-old Noah Burton on flute, and second is Rosie's House Advanced Choir. After that is a special interview with Rosie's House alumna Annalie Ramirez. Enjoy.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make a mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason something to share. No, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learn, because you learn. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through the window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through the window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong when every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you when you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learn, because you learn. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through the window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through the window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound?
When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through the window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear when I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Oh, is anybody waving? Waving.
Tell the story behind how you got started in Rosie's House program.
Okay, so Rosie's House happened because the school that I was attending didn't have a band program. And we started it, well, I started in band in 3rd grade. And then there was a time in middle school, like 5th and 6th grade, where band just didn't exist. And so my mom wanted to continue those lessons for us. And so we came across Rosie's House. A friend told us about Rosie's House. And my mom came, got information, got us plugged in to do auditions. I remember sitting in the small office and thinking, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? And I think I played through a few scales and then played a song or two. And then we got notified and that we were able to come and take lessons. And so that started, and I started coming to class with you and, you know, all that good stuff. But we got connected because it didn't happen for us in school. Yeah. But yeah, Rosie's House came in, and I think it was, even for myself and all my siblings, it was something that was a constant for us.
Yeah.
And so because of that, it was something that we held on to all the way through high school.
Yeah.
And so we tell everybody about Rosie's house. We have friends that come here now, or our friends bring their kids here, and it's just, it's, yeah.
Part of the community that Rosie's house fosters that way.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
How did you use what you were learning in your lessons? We had lessons together playing saxophone. How did you use what you were learning in your lessons in other areas of your life?
Okay, well, I would say that if I want to do this is what I learned, that if I want to do something well, that it's going to take time. I remember coming in sometimes and not having had any practice time and getting the talk and being told, hey, if you want to play this well, if you want to do well, if you love it like you say you love it, you got to put the time in, you got to practice. Because it was something that you could tell, and if you could tell, then other people could tell. And so that was something that I would remember even as I studied for exams, or I would do homework, that if I want to do something well, then I have to put time in to do it. And so it was that whole, not that practice makes perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect. And so if you're gonna if you do it well as you practice and as you study, you're gonna perform well, and you're gonna get good grades and do well in your workplace. And so that's what
those are wonderful lessons.
hooked up to me. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. You were a wonderful student, by the way.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on with you now that you've graduated from school. Talk about a little about that.
Okay, so I graduated recently with a master's in divinity.
That's
and so, thank you. And so the goal is to teach in a university setting.
What kind of advice would you have or give to young people now that you have gone through grade school, college, graduated? Looking back, what types of things would you say to them?
That's a great way to say, you're not a young person anymore, but...
You're not a young person.
Tucking it in there.
Right. Yeah. Right in the sweet spot. That's
there you go. I would say, don't give up, and don't be shy. I think that's a big one, especially coming up. You are trying to figure out who you are and what you like, and so ask all the questions. Don't be afraid to approach a teacher, because I think a lot of the times too that can be intimidating. But don't give up, don't be shy, and if you're gonna do something, do it well. So.
Why is it important for people to contribute and support a program like Rosie's House?
There's so many. I don't know why I'm getting choked up with that question. Oh my goodness. It's important for people to contribute to Rosie's House, because you see kids, well, I mean, not me so much, but you see kids that come in that are so quiet and are still in that phase of trying to find out, am I gonna like this? Am I gonna come? Because whether they come for the music or they come for the connections that they're making, it's an important time in a young person's life to make that, or to lay that foundation, and to have instructors like you find at Rosie's House, or to find friends that you find at Rosie's House. That all plays a huge part in it. And even with parents knowing that they can trust the people within the Rosie's House community with their child, knowing that there's people outside, like in the background, supporting, whether it's financially or in other ways, it's just important. This phase in a kid's life is so important, and Rosie's House helps lay foundations, strong foundations, for their futures.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. It's so nice to see you.
So nice to see you too.
Even though we couldn't give each other a hug when we first saw each other, but I'm just so proud of you and where you are in your life, and I know that there's just so many more wonderful things to come for you. So congratulations to where you were at, and the future's going to be bright. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hi everyone, and happy holidays. I know that many of you will be home for the holidays this year, and I hope you are finding ways to experience joy and celebrate the season, like with music and this concert. It has been a joy for our staff, faculty, and especially students to prepare for you. Finding ways like this concert for our students to continue creating and performing has been a major focus for Rosie's House this past year. And despite the challenging year, and only with the help of our community of supporters, we have continued offering free music lessons in a virtual format. And this is why that is so important. Regardless if it's in person or through a computer screen, we want our students to have access to the tools, people, and experiences that will help them flourish. Our students have strong relationships with their teachers who often serve as a mentor. The social connection they have with their peers is critical to maintain, especially during such an uncertain time. We are determined to continue offering this opportunity to our students no matter what format it is through, and you can help make this happen. I ask you to consider making a tax credit donation to Rosie's House this year. When you do so, you are ensuring that Rosie's House classes and teachers remain a meaningful resource for our hundreds of students. But the icing on the cake is that you then get a dollar-for-dollar credit when you file your state taxes. Single filers can get a credit up to $400 and married filers up to $800. We may not know what the next few months will look like, but your tax credit donation makes sure that teachers, classes, instruments, and opportunities at Rosie's House continue helping our students reach their fullest potential. You can learn more about the tax credit and make a contribution at rosieshouse.org/tax credit. Now I would like to introduce our final two performances. First, you will hear from the very talented Daniel Kong. This is Daniel's 4th year in the program where he takes piano and violin lessons. Today, he will be performing a beautiful ballad on the piano. And to close out the concert, we'll hear from 3 siblings, Sammara, Theresa, and Luis Estrada. They have prepared a very special performance to help us celebrate while home for the holidays. Enjoy.
there's no place like home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, when you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gaze, for the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, when you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gaze, for the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home. I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was heading for Pennsylvania and some homemade pumpkin pie. From Pennsylvania, folks are traveling down the Dixie sunny shore, from Atlantic to Pacific. Gee, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home. For the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home.
Thank you for being here for our Home for the Holidays concert. I know that we have had viewers tune in from all over the country and world. It was so uplifting to read the comments of cheer, well wishes, and support throughout the concert. Our students did a phenomenal job, and their performances represent hours of practice and diligence. Congratulations to all of our students. It is heartwarming to realize that though we are not physically together, we are still able to lift each other up through the act of making, listening, and supporting great music. Thank you for being part of our community. From my family to yours, be well and happy holidays.